Why you looking over here? I can't share this with you. You know what I'm saying? This for winners. This old winners do right here. You won't be having it.
I swim in it every day. I exercise.
Ooh, I might not sleep for 48 straight hours.
All right, Heat Nation, so we got the Game 2 win. If you go back to my previous video, I said what we needed to do, and I had Celtics fans talking spicy. Everywhere I went, where there was a Celtics fan, they were talking real spicy, talking about we were going to get swept and basically how we don't have a shot. And to be honest, I was looking at them like, you know what? You're right. If we had a 3% chance last year to win, on paper, we have a 0.009% chance to win the series. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be a cocky Heat fan when I want to be, or that I don't believe that we can win the series. What I will say, though, is that we're not supposed to win the series because we don't have Jimmy Butler. And I love it. I love when we're in that predicament where people are counting us out, including our own fans. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand that the Celtics are better on paper. I know we got the better coach for a fact. Like, Joe Mazzulla is not out coaching Eric Spoelstra. He just has more talent to work with. But I really love the fact that our guys stepped up yesterday. Shout out to Nikola. I was getting a little bit angry with him at one point because he just kept turning the ball over. But then I remembered that he's still young. And honestly, Nikola, whenever our season ends, because obviously it has to come to an end, whether it comes to an end in this first round or the finals again, right? In the best case scenario, which again, everybody understands that is highly unlikely. Nikola, please call Nikola from Denver. Go back to your homeland with him and you guys go and train together. Please go and train, bro. I really want you to be great. Go and train with the Joker. Call him right now. Get his phone number. Talk to your agent. Have your agent talk to his agent. Go and train with the Joker because I really do want you to get better in the future. I want all my young guys to get better. I feel like Jaime really makes me feel like the Heat need to keep drafting 4-year players. Like, a lot of people feel like a 4-year player has a low ceiling, and that if you draft a younger player, then that younger player has a higher ceiling, which in a lot of cases is true. But we have an aging Jimmy Butler, so, you know, we really should draft somebody else who is also like a very experienced player as opposed to drafting a young player who needs to get developed. So I don't want to talk about draft anyways. Let's enjoy this Game 2 win. Like I said in my last video, the things that we need to do, everything I said that we needed to do, we did. I feel like we played better defense. We rebounded better. We actually out-rebounded them. It was only by 1 rebound, but we out-rebounded them. And we pulled a Boston on them. We lit them up from 3. I saw Boston fans making excuses about how they didn't get foul calls go their way, and they shot more free throws, and they hit 1 more free throw than us, and they were making excuses, which is crazy to me. I have no respect for Boston fans because y'all are the better team, and you're making excuses about fouls, and we're playing without Jimmy Butler and Scary Terry. That's insane. If we had Jimmy Butler and Scary Terry, we would roll through the Knicks and the Celtics. And I'm not just saying that as a Heat fan. I'm reading this Game 2. I'm sizing the Knicks up. We ain't scared of you boys in the playoffs. We ain't scared of nobody. I got a friend that's in Milwaukee. He is a Bucks fan. Used to work for the Bucks, and you know, last time I had a conversation with him, he told me straight up, like, yo, stop matching up with us, dog. I hate when we get the Heat. Every time we get the Heat, y'all play us so hard. And the respectable Celtics fans that are still out there, and even some of the, well, Knicks fans, I'm not going, like, I have no bad things to say about Knicks fans, because obviously that's been our rivals since the 90s, but they just, you know, they with it. They don't mind playing us. They feel confident this year, but the Celtics fans who are still good Celtics fans, they hate playing us because they know that we're going to play them hard. They're expected to win this series, and they kind of feel like, you know, guys like Kristaps and Drew Holiday, they're selling. They're selling right now. Like in Game 2, they sold. Honestly, Bam looked like Chris Bosh. He was cooking Kristaps. Kristaps got cooked. Al Horford got cooked. Tyler Hero gets a lot of slander from us Heat fans. I don't really slander Tyler a lot, and a lot of people probably think I'm just a Tyler Hero fan, but that's not true. I do admit that Tyler is terrible defensively. You know, they did try to target Tyler yesterday, but man, when he looks good on the offense, we got a better shot at beating certain teams, right? So if you can get Tyler Hero hitting down his open threes, we're good to go. I get it. He's going to give up a whole bunch of points on defense, but we run the zone anyways, or a lot of times we try to dig at the guy that's taking advantage of Tyler. So it works itself out. As long as Tyler Hero is creating for others and hitting his shots, he's a great player to me. I will not be taking any Tyler Hero slander after game 2. You guys should apologize to Tyler Hero, and now that he has stepped up, because I'm not going to lie, before that game yesterday, his numbers were pretty bad. Like, this dude was just missing open shots, but much love to Tyler. Shout out to, what should I call him? Chris Adebayo. That's what I'm going to call him, because he looks like Chris Bosh. I'm going to call him Chris Adebayo because he looks like Chris Bosh out there. He's knocking down his mid-range shots. Hopefully his threes start to fall, but I don't really want him taking too many threes anyways. Also, big shout out to Uncle Caleb. I'm calling him Uncle Caleb because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are his nephews, including the other boys too, even Derek White, who, oh man, Derek White is such a thorn in our side, bro. This man was hitting all kinds of crazy shots in the fourth quarter. But all of these Celtics boys, man, they're nephews to Uncle Caleb. Uncle Caleb showed up yesterday, man, and balled out. And that's what we're going to need from Uncle Caleb without Jimmy Butler, man. We're going to need you to knock down your open threes. We're going to need you to dunk on a person or two, man, or just finish your layups. We're going to need a lot from Uncle Caleb, man. But we definitely... Yo, y'all need to give Tyler Hero his praise, because I see so many Heat fans low-key just hating on Tyler Hero 24/7. A lot of bigger platforms, post-game, non-stop Tyler Hero, talk. I've probably said that, hey, at some point we might have to trade Tyler if this doesn't work out, but I'm not a constant hater of Tyler Hero. 24 and 14 and 5 rebounds yesterday. Man, that right there was part of the difference maker. We got 9 rebounds from Nikola and 10 rebounds from Bam. Bam, we need a mandatory double-double from Bam the rest of this series, win or lose. I want you to get us at least 10 rebounds a game. We need that. And Jaime was looking pretty good yesterday. I mean, it was only 14 points, but, he's a rookie, man. You can't expect Jaime to just turn into the servant. We lost to Butler, so now Jaime's supposed to just be the servant. He's supposed to just start serving up everybody, right? It's not going to happen yet, man. He's still young, man, but he was everywhere yesterday, so... I'm proud of these boys, man. Even Highsmith, man. At one point, I was a little bit angry with Highsmith because I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, turn the ball over. You're not doing anything. And then he hits his threes, and that's what we need, man. Just go ahead and fire. Fire them threes. Launch them threes against the Celtics and get those long rebounds. And we got to out-rebound these Celtics. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, if they both go off one game, they probably will win that game. But ultimately, if it's just one of them going off, we still got a chance, as long as we also contain the role players like Sam. Sam yesterday, what did Sam do? Because he got a screen, he got a part of my thumbnail yesterday because I really felt like we left him open. Sam yesterday has 6 points. That's what you want for Sam. You want Sam to have 6 points. You want all them others to not really ball out. JT still balled out, even though he felt like he had like a very passive game yesterday. He had 28 points. Jaylen had 33. Kristaps had 6, and that was the key right there. Containing Kristaps, because a lot of his shots were over Tyler Hero, and Tyler just stood there like a statue, and it actually worked. He missed, and also he got a little bit of help too. So that's what we need to do. That's how we need to play these guys, and we know from playing the Bucks that Drew Holiday can be cold sometimes, so I'm not surprised that they only got 9 from Drew Holiday. So that's how these games need to go. A lot of people were talking about, well, you only won the game because he shot a career high in 3. Well, goddamn, I mean, we got to do what we got to do, man. Why are we talking shit? We're the underdogs here. How are you talking shit to the underdogs? We're the underdogs. We ain't supposed to be here. I had somebody get mad at me because I told them we ain't even supposed to be here. It's a fact. We didn't have to be here. We could have lost to the Bulls because we ain't had Jimmy Butler, but we fought our way to this position right here. And a lot of people looked at us like, well, you idiots probably should have took the Knicks by beating the Sixers. And, nobody was counting on us to win one game. They were saying that we were going to get swept. So I'm enjoying this win. And Yeah, you guys should definitely enjoy this win, man. Talk your shit, guys. Talk your shit.
Well, because you lose it, you never win.
Oh, boy.
That stuff is,
Yes.
it'll get you going.
Yo, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider must have had like 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah.
Y'all in trouble. Yeah!